How's it going, everybody? Jared here with a little sidestep of what we're normally doing. This is what is Pokemon Online, which is actually really cool. If you like Pokemon battles and you don't understand like EVs and like natures and all that jolly good stuff, this is actually a nice little helpful tutorial. Not tutorial. No, the video's not tutorial. God, I could not explain EVs. But yeah, this video is the game itself is, to me, was kind of like a tutorial of like starting out how to learn this stuff. So, like, if you need help with, like, your natures and trying to see what good EVs go on what, you don't have to train or anything. You just boost them up how you want. You can even pretty much play whatever Pokemon you want. And from any game, if you want to bring it down to specific games, you can actually do that. If you want to play Pokemon from 1st Gen, that's okay. But actually, the weird part is of this... Not weird, but how I play... I only play NU. There's too many other Pokemon total. I love NU. It's... Because if you see anybody play an OU battle, it's pretty much all the same jibber-jabber. So I pretty much like this. It's a quick battle, but the one reason why I chose this one, this guy chose like NU Pokemon I'd never really seen anybody use, so I thought that was really cool. So let's actually get started. His name's Paperwars, so he starts out with Torkoal. I started with my Psych the Haunta and use a Hidden Power Ground, which actually does more than half damage. So I was like, you know what, that's pretty cool. You start off Torkoal. If you probably would have started with any other Pokemon, it probably might have been a deal, like a big issue, but he didn't. But yeah, the Hidden Power continues to do damage. Use that Stealth Rock. I'm like, dude, give me a pet rock. My Haunter holds that stuff, and then just Hidden Power, and I'll just throw the rock back at you, which would make sense. Hidden Power Ground, you take the rock, just chuck it at him. But he calls out a Kangaskhan. I've never seen a Kangaskhan before in NU, so I wanted the Substitute just to see what he would do. He came out with the Frustration, which killed my Substitute, so I'm like, okay, that's not good. That's gonna do some serious damage. So he goes into his own Substitute, and we're like staring at each other like, bro, this is not fun at all. And so I decided to go for the Sludge Bomb, which cool thing about my Haunter is he actually has an Eviolite, so he's a little bit more defensive, but I gave him all the attributes of his attacking speed. Which, now that I'm realizing it, if I would have been able to survive the first frustration and got a max hit with my Sludge Bomb, I might have been able to kill him. But other than that, I wanted my Flamer, who's my coverage. He knows Thunder Shock, freaking Fire Blast, and Focus Blast. Gotta have 2 blasts and Ice Beam. So he covers pretty much what I need him to cover. And he's... Freaking Magmortars are pretty fast in NU. So, almost like 300 speed total. I think it's like 286. That's pretty fast. But then, I've never seen a Lumineon. So, I was like, man, can I outspeed this? So I was like, you know what, let's try the Thunder Shock. Scald killed me. I was like, okay, that's cool. So I send out my Meowmix, and if you see his name spelled wrong, that's on purpose. Which, I've never seen anybody use this before. Until, like, recently, a lot of people have been using it, so I'm like, okay, I want to try this out, and it works good. Give him Technician, freaking Bullet Seed, and Tail Slap. He does work. So, he sent those money, and I'm like, going to freaking America! And he used a Sucker Punch, and I didn't attack, so it doesn't do anything. He's like, Ice Fang, that's gonna kill it. Nope, America is freaking A-Boss. Goes to the Brave Bird! With a freaking Flying Gem, just destroys that Mighty End. I don't know how much the Brave Bird would have did without it, but oh my god, with the freaking Flying Gems, almost a kill on anything. So this is Zebstrika. I go into my Mesprit Shush. My Mesprit Shush is probably my special sweeper of the team. Going with that Calm Mind, get that smartness going, you know, relaxing, all jiggling in there, look at him jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. And then he just continues pretty much, he wanted that speed and goes for his Pursuit. But he has a Life Orb, so I was like, okay, that's cool, you're gonna hurt yourself. So I was hoping I might be able to stall him out a little bit longer with the Calm Mind. So I was like, you know what, Calm Mind it up, I can survive one more hit. At this point I was saying I could survive one more hit with the Calm Mind. Unfortunately, I was dumb. I underestimated how little health I actually got from it, and the Pursuit just did enough, which was very... No, it was a critical hit, that's right. I was like, wow, really, thank you so much for the freaking critical hit. So he double kicks me. My Sexy Pig. My Sexy Pig's like, you know what, dude? I'm a freaking cow. I'm gonna sit on you with my Seismic Toss. Which is pretty much what happens. And I'm like, cow, you got this, Rock. And he's like, Wild Charge, man. Doesn't kill me. I'm like, heh, you die by your freaking Life Orb and Recoil. So, I Seismic Toss to the ground. Now, show him. You died right here. So there's Kangaskhan. I'm like, god, this Kangaskhan. This Kangaskhan was did probably the most damage on my team. This Kangaskhan is pretty boss. With the Frustration, though. And I'm like, Seismic Toss! And I was like, oh my god, it almost died, but it did not die. He used Frustration and knocked me down a little bit, and I was like, no! Yeah, but I got that Cinchino. I think that's how you say it, Cinchino. He Sucker Punches me, but I live that. And I'm like, yeah, Bullet Seed, because Bullet Seed's the only move I had that's 100% accurate. And I didn't want to risk all my 90%. So I was like, yeah. And I win the battle. So, Paper Wars, good game. I don't know if I actually used my last Pokemon. But other than if I didn't, I'm probably gonna put it that. But other than that, thanks for watching, guys. This is just a little. I don't know if I'm gonna do a lot of this. I might not even do another one after this. I just wanted to see how well it would go, but I think it went pretty well. So, just tell me how I did. See you guys later.